Good morning, Carol. Good morning, good morning. I'm here. Just waiting for everybody to pop on. And I know people maybe aren't thinking I will be on today, but I am. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. We'll just hang out here a few more minutes to see if anybody else joins me. Nora's getting all excited. Good morning, Terry. Yeah, you can hear Nora's toenails. She needs a spa day. I have to make that appointment. All right. Yes, we had a very quiet Christmas, which is always cool. Was always nice. But it didn't seem like Christmas. I don't know. It just seemed weird. So yeah, it seemed like all of a sudden it was Christmas and then it's over. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm getting older. But yeah, the grandbabies were great. Kids always make Christmas so special. So yeah, that was nice. Okay, so we're just hanging out here for a minute to see who else joins us. And then we're gonna go ahead and get started this morning. And then if you're popping on late and you miss anything, you can always watch the replay. But we have a few housekeeping items I'm going to take care of. Good morning. Thanks for loving and sharing it. Thanks, Georgia. We have a few housekeeping items, and then I have a lot to show you. I actually am going to be stamping all my December classes for you this morning. So if you were at class yesterday, you'll probably be bored because you already did those. But these are for those gals who are doing the to-go packets. And the to-go packets are still available. So I'll go over that in a few minutes. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Okay, celebration is right around the corner. Nora. I guess she sees some squirrels. No, somebody's here at my door. Hold on. Sorry, I'm doing my live. So, Nora, how much do you need?
24 something.
I don't know. So what do you have here? You want 40? 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 140. 16. Doesn't look like I do. I mean, I can give you 12. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else.
Yeah, that's all I had. Thank you.
Yeah. So I would owe you $4 more then.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when was the snowfall? Can you pick that up?
I'm not sure. I'm still waiting on an order.
Okay.
So the product isn't here yet.
Okay. Because I'm there until Monday or Tuesday.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay, all right. All right, guys, sorry. All right, yes. Somebody came to drop off some stuff from the store, and Nora got all excited. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. Okay, all right. Nora. Settle down, girl. All right, I'm sorry about that. But thanks for popping on. Yes, today I'm going to share with you my December classes. But let's go ahead and get started. Mini catalogs. If you were here yesterday, you were able to pick yours up. If you are local, you can shoot me a message. And if I'm leaving and not around, I can leave them out for you. If you're a long distance, I have them ready to head to the post office with this morning. So these start January 4th. Okay, so celebration and the new mini starts January 4th. So keep that in mind. So they're coming your way. Next week, every morning, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m., I will be live. Friday morning, we might have to adjust the time a little bit just because I have a doctor's appointment at 8:30. which is just right down a mile down the road here. So hopefully I will be back and ready to go by 10. But I'll keep you updated on that. Other than that, even Monday, New Year's Day, I will be live 10 a.m. with for Valentine's week. I'm going to share with you some sneak peeks of what's coming. I have a special Valentine class I'm going to be offering next week. Also, daily giveaways and all kinds of fun stuff. So mark your calendars to join me Monday through Friday next week at 10 a.m. for Valentine's week. Okay, my paper share is open. So if you would like a sampling, which is a quarter pack of all the new DSPs that are coming in the mini catalog, you can register for that. And then if you reserve yours by the time I close, I'm not ordering any extra. I ordered extra last time, and I was stuck with half a pack of each of those. So I'm not ordering any extra this time. So go ahead and register for those, and then you will get a sampling of all the new DSPs, and they are gorgeous. I think you'll want them. And so that's that. And then here is December's hostess code. So remember to, you'll need this if you want to take advantage of the classes that I'm going to show you today. All right, I think that's about it that I have. The winner from last Wednesday, so it's been a week and a half since I stamped for you guys, for these cute little last minute gift card holders, is Nancy Brooks. Nancy, I'm gonna throw this in with your catalog so you can get those, so that you were the winner of last week's card. And I am giving away a stamp set. At each session yesterday, I gave away a stamp set. I will be announcing those winners next week, but also I am going to, whoever places a to-go order for these classes, or maybe you already placed your order. I know several of you took advantage of the free shipping day and you already placed your order to qualify to get the classes this month. Your name will go in the drawing, and I'm giving away the brand new Heartfelt Hellos, which matches the Heartfelt Hexagons, so you can use the hexagon punch with this one as well. This is a celebration stamp set. So it is a limited edition, and yeah, so I'm going to be announcing those winners. So how you get that is if you place your order by the 31st, okay? And in order to get the classes that I'm going to show you, you're going to have to place your order by the 31st. So let's go ahead and get started because I got a lot to show you. Okay, so the first class I'm going to show you is the my Just Cards class. Now this class, you will get one of each of these, and if you're to go, you'll get one of each of these. Everything will be done for you except the stamping. There will be no stamping. And as you can see, you can't wait to get these classes. I know, Pat, you ordered early and it seems like forever. And also, those of you that ordered the Snowflake class, I am working on those. I am waiting on an order for Stampin' Up. I know I originally said I would try to have those out to you by the 28th. We're getting those all worked up, but I'm waiting on the gems. So if they're not here soon, I'm just going to go ahead and put them in the mail, and then I will mail the gems later. I know with the holidays, Stampin' Up was closed some days, and then shipping was behind a little bit. So just bear with me. We're going to get those to you as soon as we can. Okay, so for this one, this is my Just Cards class. So you get one of each of these, and then everything will be done but the stamping. If you have a greeting set, you can use whatever greeting set you won. Oh, Nancy, you won the cards from last Wednesday's stamping. So I'm going to pop those in your catalog this morning. All catalogs that are going in the mail today. So you'll need a greeting set. The greeting set that I used is, I used So Sincere. But you can use any greeting set to make these an all occasion card. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you how these are done. We're going to start with this one first. And then I'm going to do these fairly quickly just because I got there's a lot of them. There's 9 of them I'm going to show you today. Yes, the paper that I use for these is the Winter Meadow paper, and it is a carryover item. So you'll still be able to get this even after the holiday catalog ends. Okay, all right, so we're going to take the base of this one is Basic White 5.5 by 8.5. So we're going to fold this in half. Yeah, so if you were at class yesterday, you've already done these cards. So the next piece is another piece of Basic White, and I ran that through the Snowflake Soft Leaf folder. And this folder is still available. It is a catalog item. but it is available now too. So it'll be carrying over. Okay, so in order to get this class, you have to place a $35 order. A $35 order gets you this card class. Okay, so I'm gonna put the host code up, and then if you want this card class, you can go ahead and place your order, and we will be getting those in the mail next week. The next piece we have here is a piece of blueberry bushel, and then you're just gonna layer these little strips. These are 1/4 inch strips, or maybe these are 1 inch. And you just kind of want to layer them all on there, just like that. If my seal would work right, we'd be good. Oh, that's not so great. I don't know, I might have to, let me fix this seal. Okay. All right, so then we're just gonna, I always start with the edge one, the ones on the end first. You wanna leave like a 1/4 inch there on each edge. And let's put this one over here. And here. All right, so there we go. Now, if you wanted to add a little texture, you could actually run this whole thing through the folder again to add some dimension to your card, but you don't have to. So then we're just gonna layer this together. And then we're gonna layer this on the base, the card base. And let me see if I have the right bucket here. I still have these all in their buckets from yesterday. There we go. So we're gonna take the Blueberry Bushel ink, and I use the tag set, tailored tags. So I cut out 2 tags to layer on one on the other. I'm gonna stamp. I'm so thankful for you here. There you go. Let's layer these together. And actually I want them together. There we go. And then we're going to take a little piece of the ribbon. And I love this ribbon. This might be one of my favorites. And we're just going to thread that through here. And then do a bow. Or not. Good morning, everybody who's just now popping on. Okay. Okay, we're going to take some dimensionals and we're going to pop our tag up. Okay, Nora, there you go. And then you can add on some gems. And I used the faceted gems, which I'm waiting on because these go with the snowflake class too. They weren't available and now they are, so we're waiting on those so we can get those snowflake classes in the mail to everybody. Okay, here's our next class. The base of this one is Pretty Peacock. And then we just have a piece of basic white, and then another piece of the designer paper, which is the Winter Meadow paper, which is being carried over. So I cut this one the other way. This is what 4 1/4 by 11. And we're just going to give this a nice crease here. And these two pieces layer together. Now, if you take the class and you get your kit, they will be, and these kits are available. So this one is free with a $35 order. And you have until the 31st to place your order, and I will put the host code out there. So this one, I just wanted like 1/8 of an inch border. And some of the pieces you will have more of the greens, and some of them you will have less, depending on how the paper was cut. So we're just gonna layer these together. And these are square. I think they're like 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and then 1/8 of an inch smaller. Okay, for this piece here, this is just your normal quarter piece of white, 5 1/4 by 4. And let's grab the ink. I'm using Pretty Peacock ink. And then this one says, "Your kindness is so appreciated." So we're just going to stamp that at the bottom here. These cards are pretty quick and easy, but they don't look it, and that's what I like about them. Okay, so the next thing is we're going to just wrap some ribbon around this piece. And I'm going to do like the little faux bow thing. I try not to wrap ribbon around the whole way around my cards, just to save the ribbon. So I don't have to use so much ribbon. Oops, I wanted to pop this up. I didn't want to tape it flat. There we go. Thank you guys. Paper makes these cards very beautiful. It makes it very easy to do. And we have lots of paper like that. And that's kind of why we are so cool. So this again is just like 1/4 of an inch smaller. And then we're going to layer this one on with the tape. So these cards would be great all occasion cards, but they're also would be great for winter birthdays. And you can use these for masculine and feminine. Good morning, Deborah. There we go. And remember, everybody who orders these classes, your name will go into a drawing, and then I'm giving away that stamp set. And then I added some gems as well on this one. So that was your second one. So let's go ahead with the next one. Okay, this one does require a little bit of stamping, and the stamping will not be done for you if you order the class. But if you have any stamp set that has any of the greens in it, like, yes, there's tons of pretty paper in that mini. You're right, Georgia. And I am offering a paper share. So if you want to get a sampling of all of them, you can just join the paper share. And then you will get that. Sorry, I hit the camera. And then you can decide what your favorites are. But yeah, our paper is really gorgeous. Anyway, back to this card. The base is basic white, 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. And like I said, this one is stamped. This is not paper. I did stamp these. Now, when you get the class, yours will not be stamped per Stampin' Up's rules. We cannot stamp. But if you have any other floral set, like the Forever Fern or Nature's Prints or anything that has any floral greens in, you can use it and get the same effect. Okay, the next layers are Blueberry Bushel, and then once again, I ran this through that snowflake folder. That's in the holiday book. But the snowflake folder is going to be a carryover item. It's available now, but it's going to be a carryover item. Thanks, Margaret. Okay. And then we're gonna layer this right onto the base. I do have this strip of Lost Lagoon that I'm gonna put right here. If there's any die cutting or any embossing or anything like that, for this class, it is all done for you. Sometimes we don't do embossing folders, but this one we did do them all. Okay, this one is cut out with the deckled rectangle. And then we're gonna do some stamping. So let's get these out. Let's start out with the biggest one. And this one I'm gonna do in Blackberry Bliss. And just like that. And then the next one we're going to use is Lost Lagoon. And we're just going to stamp a few of these greens. No real reason, just around the edges there. And then the last one, we're going to use Blueberry Bushel. It's funny, guys, I say this all the time, but you know, when these colors were in the last time, like some of these colors we brought back, they were in colors or colors that got retired, and Stampin' Up! Brought them back. Just this last color revision, I didn't really use them a lot. And I'm using them more this time. What color is in between the... Okay, Deborah, I'm using Blueberry Bushel, Lost Lagoon, and Blackberry Bliss. The papers here are Blueberry Bushel and Lost Lagoon. There's the Happy Birthday. And then we're just gonna add some ribbon around this one. I do want to encourage you, we have a lot of pretty paper coming up in Celebration too. And the only way you can get those is if you place with your order, $50 order starting January 4th. The next set of cards I'm going to show you, we used a lot of them. And so I'm going to encourage you, as you make your Celebration wish list, that you get those papers first. You get anything like that, like your papers, your ribbon, your gems, anything that's available during Celebration that is not a stamp set. Anything with a die, you'll want to get the dies first. Because if they sell out, that's what's going to go out first. And Stampin' Up! Makes the stamps. So it's not like we have to wait on the supplier, or it wouldn't be feasible for us to order a batch in because Celebration there's such a short window for Celebration. But so we make the stamps. So get anything that is non-stamping first. And then you can get your stamp sets. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. And then I just added some gems to this card. And there you go. Okay, so I have one more for this set. And if you're still with me, I mean, we're gonna go over the normal half hour that I spend. So hopefully you're still with me, but if you have to leave me, you can come back and watch it later. And I will try to be as quickly as I can, because I know it's Friday and it's Friday before New Year's, so I'm sure we have plans or stuff we gotta get done. I, for one, have to do the dreaded grocery shopping again. We are getting low around here. Okay, the next card I really loved. And let me share it with you. This might be the one that sold some of you. You never owned Lost Lagoon when it was offered back in the day. You love using it now. Yes, Blackberry Bliss has always been one of my favorites too, Dee. Yep. Okay, here's this one. Now, this one I love, and I struggled sometimes because I saw some really cute cards done with this one. Look at that Blueberry Bliss right there. Right, anyway, Blueberry Bushel. Anyway, so there's only like 6 of these deer. And I thought, how can I strategically cut this? Yes, I know. I'm not going anywhere either New Year's Eve. How can I strategically cut this so I can get as many deer out? So I'm using the rectangle, the deckled rectangles for this one. So you can get 6 deer out of that one piece of DSP. Okay, this one is cut at 4 1/4 by 11. And, okay, so this next piece, and I'm really loving this color. I'm thinking that this is my favorite in color. This is the Pebbled Path. So that'll be our next layer. And then I ran it through, this is actually like the fern folder. Can you see that? And then we're gonna layer that together. Then I have the deckled DSP and the deckled Pebbled Path. We're gonna layer those together. And then I'm going to put all this on the card, and I'm gonna pop up the greeting here. I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, I already did the greeting. I actually embossed this in white. So it says, hope your day is a happy one. We're gonna pop this up. And this is a stitch circle from the Stylish Shapes. We're gonna pop this up, and then I'm just gonna take this a little piece of ribbon and do a knot. We're gonna bring in these glue dots, and there. All right, so there you go. So there's this one. I did not use any gems on this one because this one's sort of a masculine card, but there we go. So this is all 4 from my Just Cards class this month. So they could be yours. You can get this card kit with a $35 order. Like I said, you'll get everything. All the die cutting will be done for you. Your gems will be in your package. Your ribbon will be in your package. The only thing is you will not have any stamping. So this one is just greetings except for this one. And like I said, if you have another ferny type set like Forever Fern, Nature's Prints, maybe even have this one. This one is a Magical Meadow, which is being retired. If they're too heavy for regular postage. I think if they can, the post office has this little guide that you can slide through, and if they fit through that, then they'll take regular postage. They'll wait. These aren't very heavy. So I think you'll be fine, Pat. Okay, so that's these. Moving right along, let's get started on the other set, okay? So now the next set is my stack for this month, my Stampa stack. And this one is a $50 requirement. So if you place a $50 order, you can get this stack. Okay, so then if you place an $80 order, you can get both. This one is a 3-card class. You get you get 3 cards. You will get everything you need to create these cards. Once again, the stamping will not be done for you. And basically the stamping is a greeting. All the hexagon shapes will be punched. So if you have another greeting, you can do that. Use that. All orders have to be placed by December 31st. Okay, so, and I used all the new designer series paper from Celebration. So let's go ahead and get started with that. This is the first one we're going to start out with. Let me make sure I have, I don't have my, let's do this one. We'll start out with the masculine one. Yes, we do have some masculine paper that is available. Yes, the gems are the problem with the postage. Those gems that I showed you on that card are too thick. they will cause you problems with postage for sure if you're going to send it in the mail. Okay. All right, then first one here, this is the new paper that matches. There is a matching stamp set in the mini catalog, a masculine set. But this is the new paper that is in celebration. So you can order the bundle in the mini and then get the paper for free. That will go with this one. Geez Louises. Okay, so Lost Lagoon is the base. Then I used the basic, those 3 basic folders that are on the online exclusive. So then I punched out all these hexagon shapes from the paper. So we're gonna need 1 of those and 2 of those for this one. All right, let's get started. Okay, the base of this one is Lost Lagoon. Yeah, you need to use either flat gems or little gems if you're gonna mail them. That's why those butterflies and the birds and the dragonflies are so cool, because they're flat to mail. Okay, that's that. We're gonna be layering on here. So I'm gonna layer this piece here, and I'm gonna layer this one here. And then I only need a half of one for this one. So I'm gonna cut this in half. And we're gonna work with that. There we go for that. And this just fits right in between here. There we go. Yeah, you can ask them to hand cancel, but you can't guarantee that they're going to do that. You're right, Pat. Yes, they were. The birds and dragonflies were back. I haven't looked for a couple of days about that. I was on there looking for other things yesterday, but I wasn't looking for those. Yes, you can also use a bubble envelope if you want to pay a little bit more. Yep. Okay, so this is the hexagon shape that I cut out, punched out, and I'm going to use the For You. And these come from the Heartfelt Hexagon or the new stamp set, the Heartfelt Hellos. They coordinate and they go with the punch. For You. Now for this one, I actually cut this in half and spread it apart so it would look like it was layered. But then some of my ladies were doing some of theirs, they were just like offsetting it. So I thought that was kind of cool. Except I just got ink all over that because I have ink on my fingers. Okay, let's try it again. All right. So I'm going to offset this one so you can see the difference. I thought that was a cool idea. And then we're going to pop this up. Nora's over here just growling a little bit. And then I thought these gems were kind of cool for a masculine card. So we're just going to add one here and one here. If you don't like that look, you can just scatter them too. So there you go. So there's that first one. All right, what's the next one? We'll do this one. Okay, here is the next one. Let me get my pack. So the base of this one is Misty Moonlight. And then I did run this through, and I ran it halfway through the exposed brick DSP. I cut out or punched out a piece of the hexagon with Calypso Coral, and then I fussy cut a bird from one of the new Celebration DSPs. And here it is. This is the one flip side with all these birds, and then the other side. Okay, so come back on Monday. I'm going to show you a lot of new stuff on Monday. And actually, I need a... No, I don't. Okay. This isn't the right one. I will need this one. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and find my... Yeah, here we go. I got it now. Okay, so we're going to fold the base 5.5 by 8.5. That's Misty Moonlight. Yes, I fussy cut that bird. There's no punch or die for the bird. So yes, I fussy cutted him. Yep. We're going to use it with Deepest Sympathy. I'm going to ink it up in the Misty Moonlight. That bird paper is beautiful. That it is. And then I'm going to stamp a border on this piece here from the Heartfelt Hexagons. Oh, it got off a little bit, so let me try it again. See how good I am. Pretty good. So you stamp a border there. We're going to pop this up. You're going to add that to there. We're going to add dimensionals to the back of our bird. Yes. Wasn't there hexagon die in the past? There was a set of dies that were with, they were sort of oddly shaped. And they were only out for a little bit. I can't remember what set they were, but they had, one of them was sort of a bit like a hexagon, but I don't remember having a hexagon shape. Okay, we're gonna layer that right there. And then to finish off your card, I added twine and then some pearls. So there you go. So there is that card. Number 2 in the set. Let's bring in this one. So the colors we're using for this one, this is Pool Party and Poppy Parade. And then this is another designer series paper that is available during Celebration. So all the cards I'm going to show you this morning are done with this, for this particular class, is done with Celebration goodies. I'm going to close these inks up before I get them all over me and everything else. Okay. Let me find this. There we go. Okay. All right. The base of this one is, like I said, Pool Party 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, these two pieces are layering together. Yes, Happy New Year, Dawn. Yeah, I'm actually just sharing with you my classes this month. And they're available to go as well. That's why I'm offering this option. They'll be available and you can place your order by the 31st and you will get these classes. And we're getting them ready. They'll be going out next week. Okay, so there we go for that. I'm going to go ahead and layer that on the card base. You wear ink all the time. Yes, I know. So do I. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to stamp the border here. And then this says, sending you lots of loves and hugs. Right there. I'm going to punch this out. That's all right, Deborah. You can always go back and watch the replay. Okay, we have this blue ribbon here. Now this is not this pool party, but there is a pool party ribbon that is available during celebration. This is not the ribbon. I actually gave that one away. I have had it here, but we did a team meeting and I put it in there. Giveaways. So, just gonna add some ribbon here. And then I'm gonna pop this up. I have a mess here. Yeah, this is a good stamp for Valentine's Day, or just any day, actually. But yeah. Pop that up. And then I added some gems to this one. So there you go, that's number 3. Let's bring in number 4. Here's number 4. Colors. Oh, cards and colors, okay. All right, so there's that one. Okay, here's number 4. The base of this one is boho blue. And then I ran this through a new folder. I'm gonna explain that folder to you in a second. And then here is 2 more pieces of the bird paper. That is a celebration freebie. And like I said, all these are celebration, all the papers I'm using are celebration papers. There's a lot of celebration papers that are being offered this year. Okay, so the base is 5.5 by 8.5 boho blue. This is an in color. This next piece, if you can see this, is the folder that is the celebration folder. There is a stamp set and a folder combo in celebration that is at this level 2, which is with a $100 order, you get it free and it's really pretty. And this is a gorgeous folder. So that's part of it as a celebration. So we're gonna layer that next. And then we have our 2 papers. These are the bird papers. So here's the flip side. So they have florals, birds, and then we have solids. And then this is a little floral. So these we're just gonna layer onto the card. You do. I'll have to check that out. I didn't really pay attention to the debossed side of it. And there we go. And we're just gonna kind of stagger them a little bit. We're gonna be stamping on this piece of white. So the border, which I'm gonna have to clean off, if I can find it. What did I do with it over here? Well, let's do this one. I'll take this one. We're gonna use boho blue. And then the hello, and this hello is from the Heartfelt Hellos, which is a celebration set. And the punch. Pop this up with dimensionals. And then I added gems. And there you go. Okay, so that was 4. And we have 1 more. So the stack is a set of 5 designs, 3 of each, so it's 15 cards. And I gotta find the bucket that one was in. I think it's the bottom bucket. Oops, noisy, noisy, noisy. Here it is. Nope. It might be this one. Let me see, ladies. Wasn't that one? It was this one here. Okay. I put the bird paper in the wrong one. Alrighty, one last one. And it's this one. So this color combo is Pebble Path and Gray Granite. I tried all kinds of color combos with this paper to get this look, and this is the one I like the most. I tried white, I tried vanilla, I tried coral, the Calypso Coral, I tried Crumb Cake, and then I thought, I'm using the grays. Let's try Gray Granite, and that's the one I like the most. Okay, so the base of this is Pebble Path, 5.5 by 8.5. And I really like this Gray Granite look. I used it in the fall on one of the cards in one of my classes, and I loved it. And then I remembered and I thought, yeah, I really like that look. So there we go. So this is the Pebble Path. I'm not sure which folder this one is now, though. I'll have to look and see. It's a weave. It's weaved, so I'm not sure which one. So that's the next one layer. And then we have this piece of Gray Granite, and then this is a DSP from another Celebration Designer paper. So I'm just gonna layer these strips just like I did the one part from the other class. So I always start with my edges first. And I know this one is cut at 3/4 inch, because I think the one from the last class was 1 inch. And then we're gonna put this one here, just a little bit. Make sure they're even. And there you go. So there you go. Yes, it's very soft looking. And the ribbon, I'm not sure where the ribbon is. Maybe it's all. I think that I have more over in my ribbon drawer. Yes, yeah, you're right, Joyce. So I tied the ribbon around there. I popped it up. Right here, and then I did punch out a hexagon shape, and the greeting from this one is, I hope your day is filled with joy, and you can use this greeting for just about anything. This greeting could be thinking of you, it could be a happy birthday. It's a really cool greeting. There we go. And then I'm just gonna pop this up. Happy New Year, Anne. And you're just gonna pop that up right there. And there you go. So that's the last one. Okay, so let me bring those all back in so you can see those. And there we go. So that's all 5 cards for this class. So this is my Stamp-A-Stack. I am offering that to go as well. This one is a $50 order, and all that includes your shipping. So that includes your shipping. So this is a 15 card class. You will get everything you need, except the stamping will not be done for you. And then also the other class is the Just Cards class that I showed you first. So that was my December classes. We had a fun day yesterday. Everybody came. I had my cookies out, and we just had a good time. So if you couldn't join me, if you're local, you couldn't join me, and you still want to get your cards, so make sure to place your order by the 31st. And if you haven't placed your order already, you can still do it by the 31st. Here is December's host code. $50 for the stack, $35 for the Just Cards, or let's do an $80 order. We'll get you both. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining me. Have a happy New Year. Remember, next week is Valentine's week. So I will be on every morning, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Friday, we might have to adjust the time a little bit. Like I said, I have a doctor appointment at 8:30, which is just a mile down the road. So hopefully I'll be back by 10 to do your live. It might be a couple minutes late for that one. And then my paper share. My paper shares are still available. So you'll have to sign up for that before the 3rd when it closes. Okay, guys, have a happy new year, and I will see you Monday morning, bright and early. Well, not bright and early, at 10 o'clock with some sneak peeks of some more celebration goodies. Okay, have a great weekend, and I will see you soon. Thank